First opened in 1957. Welcome inside what's still one of the great stadiums of the NFL. Legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, home of the Packers. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Washington Commanders and the Green Bay Packers. Welcome to the booth. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. We are set for a good one. And we're underway at legendary Lambeau Field. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Down. Ready?
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he'll get ahead for about 3 on the first play from scrimmage. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6.
Ready? Set.
A good play action with Love. He's going to go deep, looking for Reed. And he will go all the way. Jaden Reed, touchdown Packers. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. Well, fireworks right out of the gate here, Greg. It only takes 2 plays to put 6 on the board, and they do it with a big touchdown.
Mike, each week when we talk to teams, they emphasize how important it is to get off to a fast start. Well, this team, they took it to a new level. 2nd play of the game, big touchdown, they strike first.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. He's going to get a yard out of this. He fought through that first contact. It'll bring up 2nd down. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. That pass taken in by McCory. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A gain there of 11. 1st down, Washington. A handoff as they try to run it here. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a 1st down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Cole Kmet, touchdown Commanders. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
Let's go now. 45, White.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And a nice run there on first down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2.
Okay, ready? Here we go, here we go.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
The open man is Reed. He's got it. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the first down.
Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
Well, that's a heck of a 1-2 punch right there, and that's something that every offense stresses. The ability to be equally effective run and pass on any given snap. They follow up the successful pass play with a big explosive run.
That's complete to Smith. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
We'll try to run it here with Jacobs. And he's not going to get the first down. They met him, brought him down to the backfield on 3rd and short.
Well, what looked like an advantage for the offense, Mike, facing 2nd and short now, has turned into a win for the defense. Back-to-back stops for a loss. And it brings up 4th down.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Here we go.
From the gun, it's Love. That's taken in, and he's going to have that first down. They didn't want to settle for 3, and now it's 1st and goal.
43 rail.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Here's Jacobs. And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal?
On 2nd down, Love. It is brought in the end zone. Matthew Golden. Touchdown, Green Bay. On comes Patterson, for the PAT. He gets it to go, and the Packers will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. Out to his right. Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. And fortunately for the Commanders, one of their guys able to get back in there and retain possession.
Well, fortunately for this quarterback, Mike, thanks to the alert play by one of his teammates, they're going to prevent this from being a turnover. It's just so hard as the quarterback. You're trying to keep your eyes downfield. You're trying to keep the plays alive. You have to feel the rush. You have to understand when that clock's going off. That ball either needs to come out or it certainly needs to be protected.
Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. And now it's going to be 3rd down.
Here we go, here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Now pass deep for McLaurin. Look at him go! And he will score! Terry McLaurin, touchdown Washington. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback. They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 3. Now Love. That's taken in left side by Smith. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
Here's 3rd and 2.
Let's go now. 33, yellow. Check.
Now Love. And that is incomplete.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Taken at the 19. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
No, hey, come on, come on. Hey, crack on, lady.
His drive will start on the ground. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7. From the 35, here's 2nd and a couple.
Nice
to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Commanders with the football to begin the second quarter, as they've got it starting 3rd down and 2. They'll throw with Daniels. That is brought in. And he will go all the way. Terry McLaurin, touchdown Washington. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. The PAT up and good. And the Commanders have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Palmer now to return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go. Here we go. Yellow, 43, set.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. That'll be intercepted. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick 6, but he does set up the offense with 1st and goal.
Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
You can see the running back. He's waiting patiently for that cutback lane to open, and it just never did. Great job by the defense continuing to string that play out sideways, and they're able to take him down for a loss.
Now back at the 4 for 2nd and goal.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Here's Daniels. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Cole Kmet, touchdown Commanders. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Now for the point after. He's got it. And the Commanders have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Palmer now to return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. On 1st and 10, here's Love. Open man is Smith. He's got him. And they'll get about half what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He finds Jahan Dotson. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. First time these two have connected this afternoon. And it'll wind up being a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
To throw is Love. This one complete down the field to Golden. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Ready.
Here's Love. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that.
Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And fortunately, one of his teammates there to save him. He'll wind up getting enough to pick up the first down.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did everything you want. But now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball, more bodies around the ball carrier. Because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often, and when they do, you got to seize the moment.
That is caught. And the Packers going to be set up with first and goal. Pass play moves them down to the 1.
This has been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with first and goal.
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Packers. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
Washington will take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here we go. Stop. Crack all 80. Crack all 80.
Daniels now on first down. That's taken it. It's Xavier Leggett. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
A gain of 14.
Let's go now.
Washington first down.
Now a give on the ground. We'll take this down to the 47. Way Walker, the linebacker, on the tackle.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Daniels to throw on second down. That one complete to Johnston. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
So there's a saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
18 Cardinal.
To the ground, a first down run. And he's trying to get around the corner, but will not. Brought down. That's a loss on the play.
So the offense trots out the old jumbo package. So they bring out 3 tight ends, big bodies. But the defense kind of sees it coming. They've got to change it up. You can't be so predictable. Big bodies run, small bodies pass. And I think that's a little bit of what's going on here.
That's the left side, hauled in by Leggett. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. 60 reps. 6 seconds.
On play action, Love. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. Leo Chenal. He gets in to drop him for his first sack of the young season. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Come on, set. 52, yellow, 43.
Here's Love. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Not fun here. 3rd and a lot. Throwing is Love. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up 4th down. Here's Tommy Townsend now, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
Their own 43-yard line.
On 1st down, Daniels. That one complete to Leggett. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. 2nd down, they need 7. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. He'll go right and find his running back. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down.
Let's go. Cougar 19. Ready.
Play action. Here's Daniels. Oh, wide open is Johnston. That's complete. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They'll have a 1st down. It's a gain of 28.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the 2nd quarter.
A big half continues. Already 2 touchdowns on the score sheet. And here, this grab gets him a 1st down. Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. Good blocking, and he's in Washington. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Return up near the 30-yard line, but that penalty marker could impact the spot. Let's get the call.
On the double.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a 1st down. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Love. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. That's a short throw caught by Komet. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. The clock is stopped with 26 seconds until the break. On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. Oh, looking end zone, but it is out of the reach of the receiver and incomplete. The pass intended for Xavier Legette. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
Let's go now. 19 Charger, 19 Charger.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. That one taken in. Harry McLaurin, touchdown Commanders. 3 touchdowns for the game, his first 3 of the year. Point after try forthcoming. He's got it, and the Commanders add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the 1st half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Palmer now to return. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Here's Love to throw. Looking downfield, that's Musgrave, the tight end. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Now a timeout signal for him, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. Open man is Smith. He's got him. And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this 2nd quarter.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Out comes Riley Patterson to try the field goal. It'll be a 44-yard attempt. Patterson's kick is good, and the Packers will cut into that lead.
And at this point, they need all the points they can get, so kudos to them coming away with 3 before the half. And I think they're going to need an overall better performance offensively going forward if they plan on pulling off this second half comeback.
Back to 60, back to 60. Come on, 19 Wyatt. Cougar 19. Warrior 70.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Edgerrin Cooper. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back with the second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Off the play fake, here's Daniels. Open man, downfield is Leggett. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. They go back to Leggett. He's got another one. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. These two got it going on. 19 on that connection, and another first down.
Here we go. Set. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And let's give them about 4 on that one. Evan Williams is there for the stop. From the 24 now, here's second down and 6. They'll stick with him again. It'll be a short pickup down to the 22. Big lineman Aleem McNeil ends the play there. It's 3rd and 4.
19.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. That's taken in, and he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? So instead of going for the first down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you had things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. On the bootleg, it's Love. He'll get this one out to Jacobs. And he is out of bounds at the 45. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. That's to the left side and taken in by Smith. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
And he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
Ready?
On play action, Love. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Azeez Al-Shire. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Catch is made. That is Williams. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5. Here's Love. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Azeez Al-Shire.
Okay, break.
Daniels now on first down. That's to the left side, hauled in by Legette. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down. On play action, Daniels. Downfield, that's Constant. He's got him. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. How about this sequence to start the drive? Back-to-back good gains, 19 for this one. On first down, Daniels. To the left side, he's got Komet. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Well, the run after catch is certainly nice, and they're definitely going to take it. But watch the savviness of the route running. Certain guys just have a better feel for running these slant routes than others, and it's a nice result.
On first down, they'll run it on the draw. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. Here's a 2nd and 9.
19.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. That one taken in right side by Legette. He'll get about 6.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Good drive to this point. Now can you convert on 3rd and 3?
Cowboy 80. Ready?
To throw is Daniels. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Xavier Legette. Touchdown, Washington. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this 3rd quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the 3rd quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
First down 10 at their own 27-yard line.
On first down, it's Love. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he will take this one in. 72 yards. Touchdown, Green Bay. Now Love getting the Packers set for this two-point try. On the zone read, he'll keep it himself. And he will get in for the two. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. They'll begin here on the ground. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 2. Throwing now. Daniel. Now the ball thrown deep for Johnston. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down.
Well, finally a win for this defense. And it's certainly been a tough day. With the success this offense has had throwing the ball downfield, it's got to feel good to finally get a hand on one and knock it away, because it's been tough sledding so far, and don't expect that to be the last time they're tested deep.
A gain there of 15. Good for a Commander's 1st down.
There's a big conversation going on right now around the NFL about what is the true value of having a run game. And I've always thought it comes down to being good at 3 situations. Can you run the ball in the 4th quarter with a lead? How well can you run the ball on the goal line? And then in this case, how well can you run the ball in short yardage situations?
He'll push forward for about a yard. Edger and Cooper, they're on the tackle. From the 46, here's 2nd and 9. Now it's the Arizona product, that is Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. 3rd down and 9.
Pass the 60, pass the 60.
Here's Daniels. That's caught. It's the tight end, Komet. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. This one's good for a 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball.
And he'll take this one in. Xavier Legette, touchdown, Washington. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Not going for 2, they'll kick the point after. The kick is good. And the Commanders will add 1 more onto their big lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
Let's go. 50, green. Ready?
Love to throw it on 1st down. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down. Savion Williams there. It's second down. From the gun, it's Love. Get this over the middle to Golden. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Set. 40, ready.
Jacob will get it to start the fourth quarter. The ball comes out.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Come on, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Throwing on second down, Daniel. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Well, it's not going to make up for all the plays that they've been on the wrong side of up until this point. They finally are able to land a jab of their own, knock this ball away, and get a much-needed incomplete pass.
18 rattling. Drag. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
On third down, they'll throw with Daniels. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Edgerrin Cooper. He gets there for the sack, setting up fourth down. The Commanders about to send this one away as this drive quickly stalled out, so he's on to punch it away. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free.
Ready, ready.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. And the Commanders are going to take over just shy of midfield.
Ready.
On the toss, they'll run. He was looking for that cutback lane, but it never developed. Tracked down behind the line.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
On second down, it's Daniels. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. 3rd and a yard.
Here we go, here we go.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. Oh, he didn't need much, but I don't think he got there. It's going to depend on the spot, but it looks like he is short. The Commanders set to kick this one away. And he is hoping to improve on his first attempt. On 1st and 10, Here comes Jacobs. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
It's a gain of 9.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 1.
At the 23-yard line.
Here we go. Ready?
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
It's a loss of 2.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
Here we go.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. He's got his man. It's Smith. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38.
38-yard line.
To throw is Love. This is incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down. Let's see what this call is. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Yellow, 22. Hut.
We'll go play action with Love. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
Ready up.
That's good. Packers, first down.
There.
1st and 10 at the 30.
Here's Love. And this will be incomplete, but a penalty flag down on the play. And let's see who's guilty. On 1st and 10, here's Love. To the goal line and in. Jonnu Smith. Touchdown, Green Bay. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time.
To the end zone. It's intercepted.
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup. You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Play action. Here's Daniels. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Micah Parsons. He gets in to record his 2nd sack of the game, number 4 on the season. Daniels to throw on 2nd down. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
I'll tell you one thing, Mike. This pass rush certainly isn't the reason why they're losing this game right now. I mean, they have made their presence felt all throughout this game, and they're about a half second away from adding another sack to their total.
3rd and long.
Ready. 70, send the wolf. 18, rattle. 18, rattle.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down. Punt team out, ready to send this one away. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. A fair catch taken, and they're going to start right at their own 20-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10.
Ready, ready. 45, white, set.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That's over the middle and caught by Smith. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Throwing on second down, Love. Throwing left side, and it's taken in by Williams. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. On play action, Love. That's to the left side and taken in by Golden. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
15 yards on the play. That's another Packers first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Love. And that is incomplete. But now a penalty flag comes in late. He might have been caught with his hands in the cookie jar. First and 10.
Ready, set, go.
Throwing is Love. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Brings up second and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
To throw is Love. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Luke Musgrave. Touchdown, Packers. Touchdown here in the fourth quarter, Greg. They have a big mountain to climb, but at least they're technically still alive in this one.
And now, Mike, we're going to see them line up to go for 2. They're going to see if they can get this lead down to 16 points and still give them a chance to fight back here late in the fourth quarter. I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points. This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards, not going to work out.
Let's go now. Fix the Eagles. Fix the Eagles.
Now a toss play, running left. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on first down. A pickup of 7.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Here's a run with their tight end. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a first down. They'll drop to throw. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. So, right out of the 2-minute break, we get a timeout used by the defense with 1:56 to go. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And he's got another one. Cole Kmet, touchdown Commanders. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon. And this has to feel good for this team, Greg. After losing week 1, to continue to add to the lead here in the fourth quarter and get themselves likely back to 500.
Yeah, just a really nice bounce-back performance. After talking to them, they felt really disappointed in their week 1 performance. They felt like they got off to a slow start, Mike. So now here in week 2, bounce back, deal with a little adversity early in the season. I think this is going to bode well as the rest of this year plays on.
On first down, it's Love. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Aiden Hutchinson getting in there to bring him down. His first sack of the season.
Ready, set.
On second down, Love. He'll let this one go long for Williams. He's got it! And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 45 yards.
The 37-yard line.
Flight, 97. Ready?
Love to throw it on first down. In trouble, and down he goes. It's Aiden Hutchinson, former number 2 overall pick, in there to bring him down. A second down throw for Love. He's going to go deep, looking for Reed. And he'll be taken down, and there is a flag on the play. This is going to be a huge call. A run to begin the drive, and it's Krosky Merritt. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Here's 2nd and 9. The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So, a win here on the road for the Commanders. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. In the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one. So, that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.